Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Tuesday, April 12th, 2022. We're going to have player props, run lines, money lines, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Tuesday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Quick reminder here at the channel as well, guys, we are now partnered with Prize Picks, so use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. Really is a great app, guys. It's a lot of fun to use. I highly encourage you to check that out. Like I said, we are now partnered with Prize Picks, so use our code SFP, or you can also follow the link that's down below in the comment section. You can also sign up using that as well. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description to that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section if you like your pick included in our comment capper section. Just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. As always, this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Really is just a great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. Like I said, it really goes a long way in supporting us. You get some custom emojis, things of that nature, custom roll color in the Discord, shout outs on our channel, and things like that. So check that out. Now results from the previous episode. So we haven't actually done a baseball video since opening day, which we went 2-1 on opening day. We cashed the Cardinals minus 1.5 run line there versus the Pirates. That was easy. I believe they won 9-0. We also cashed the over 8 runs in the Reds-Pirates game. Austin Riley coming up clutch, delivering a late 2-run homer to make the final there 6-3. So we cashed the over on that. Then we missed on Francisco Lindor over 1.5 bases. He hit a ball in the gap late in the game, when I was looking at it, I honestly thought it was a double. It was just a single. I think he was 0-3 to that point, so we needed a double. Looked like it was in the gap. The guy cut it off perfect, and unfortunately, it was just a single. So not a lot we could do about that, but that's all right. We ended up cashing the Tampa Bay Rays minus 1.5 run line over the weekend on the Orioles as one of our added plays. I put that on our Twitter community tab. And then yesterday, our added plays went 0-2 that I posted up. We missed on the Rangers, minus 1.5 run line. We were really going for it there at plus 150 odds. They had a late 3-1 lead, and their bullpen just gave it away. Honestly, not a lot we could do there. And then we also missed on the under 8.5 runs in the Royals-Guardians game. Yeah, Carlos Hernandez was not the guy I expected to see yesterday. The pitching on both sides really was very bad. Was expecting a lot better. But what can you do? We're 3-3 on the season. We're going to get back after it today, though, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. So let's get right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with the under 8.5 runs in the Mets-Phillies game at minus 104 odds. So, guys, Zach Wheeler is on the mound here for the Phillies, and that right there got me looking at this under. Wheeler is 3-1 with a 2.10 ERA versus the Mets last year versus his old team. It's a lot of motivation, obviously, for him. He's brought his best stuff so far versus the Mets. I expect that to continue here today. In those games, this under 8.5 runs was 4 out of 5, and Zach Wheeler starts with a hook. So only one of those games finished with 9-5-4. So the under hit very frequently there with Zach Wheeler on the mound, which is what we love to see. And the under overall in this series, guys, is actually hit in 10 of the last 11 meetings, which is what we love to see, obviously. That's very good. Really been on a really hot under trend here between these two teams, which I love to see that. Wheeler overall was just very good last year. He's 14-10 with a 2.78 ERA. Now, we do have Tyler McGill going to the mound. He was 4-6 with a 4.52 ERA last year. If you recall, McGill last year, he started very strong. Was pitching really well for like 6-7 straight starts. It didn't end the year well, but he has gotten off to a good start this year. In his first start this season, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, which is what we love to see, obviously. So we're looking for no runs. Obviously, the weather, we're still not to that point where we're seeing a lot of warm weather yet. So I like that. Not like the ball is going to carry a lot here in Philadelphia. So we love that. We got the weather working for us tonight as well. And so far in the season, these offenses haven't scared me. They've been solid, but they're not scary. Mets are 11th in runs scored. Phillies are 13th in runs scored. So that's pretty solid. That's nothing to really be too scared about. Same thing with the bullpens. Bullpens have been solid. Not scary on either side. Phillies 13th in bullpen ERA so far at 3.31 ERA. And the New York Mets 15th in bullpen ERA with a 3.44 bullpen ERA. So pretty solid overall. What I'm really looking for here, though, is a really good start from Zach Wheeler, which is what I'm expecting. And McGill to be serviceable. So I'm looking for McGill to give us like 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. That's my prediction for him. And for Wheeler, honestly, I can see him going at least 6 innings, maybe 1 earned run. So I think we got a lot of room to work with here as far as the under goes. And I think we're going to end up cashing this fairly easily. Is my hope. So love it there for our number 1 pick. Under 8.5 runs in the Mets-Phillies game at minus 104 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with the Chicago Cubs. Team total over 4.5 runs here at plus 100 odds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. So guys, this team total for the Cubs has gone over in 7 of the last 8 meetings with the Pittsburgh Pirates, which is what I love to see. And so far, the Cubs' offense has actually looked pretty solid so far to start the season. They are 2 out of 3 so far to this line with a hook. So even in the loss, they finished with 4 runs. So the offense has been doing pretty solid. Right now, they are 5th in Major League Baseball in runs scored, which, like I said, very solid there. We like to see that. And the Pirates are playing really just like they did last year. Their pitching is looking very similar to what it was last year. Right now, they're 5th worst in bullpen ERA with a 5.14 ERA, and they're dead last in team ERA with a 6.84 ERA. So they have not been very good at all on that side again. And they're throwing Jose Quintana out there, who last year was 0-3 with a 6.43 ERA between 2 teams. So obviously he doesn't scare me. And I think here, obviously, I think we could hit Quintana, and I definitely think we can hit their bullpen as well. Now, this is another one of those situations. We don't have the weather working for us in this. But I think just given how bad the Pirates really are, really bullpen and starting pitching, and the fact that we've had the Cubs here doing pretty solid so far to start the season, and the historical trend is obviously very strong as well, with 7 of the last 8 meetings going over here for the Cubs. I think they get 5 runs in this game. I just do. And I actually like the fact that they're on the road. That means we're going to get 9 innings to bat. Sometimes as the home team, you only get 8. As the road team, you get 9. Because you get the top of the 9th. You don't always get the bottom of the 9th, though. So I actually do like that. And I think the Cubs here go over. And I love the value here with plus odds. So take it there for your number 2 pick. Chicago Cubs team total over 4.5 runs here versus the Pirates at plus 100 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are going with the Cincinnati Reds plus 0.5 first 5 innings run line here versus the Cleveland Guardians at minus 134 odds. So what this bet is about for me is Mahle, right? Tommy Mahle, 13-6 last year with a 3.75 ERA. Very solid. And so far, his first start of the season, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs versus the Atlanta Braves. So we love to see that. He's really settling into a nice role here with the Reds. And really, right now, I think it's their top gun as a pitcher. Really pitching really solid. And this is the first home game for the Reds, right? So, I expect to see them fly out of the gate as far as, obviously they're going to be excited. The home team's going to be excited. And I look for a strong performance here from Cincinnati overall, particularly for Mahle, though. If Mahle gives us 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, we cash the bet. No questions asked. We don't need any runs from our offense. But I think we'll still be able to muster a run or two and at least have this game tied after 5 innings. So I really love the value on this. Even though we're paying a little bit of juice, like I said, I still love the value. Reds split their first series in Atlanta 2-2, which honestly is pretty solid. One of those wins was with Tommy Mahle on the mound, which we'd love to see that. He pitched, like I said, very well in that game. And so far, this Guardians offense isn't fooling me. If you look at the runs scored, the Guardians are actually first in baseball. Because the last 2 games, they scored 17 and 10. But their first 2, they scored 1 and 0. So their offense is still extremely suspect. I don't trust them. I honestly don't think their offense is going to end up being that great. Like I said, the last 2, they've gotten a couple big games. But that more, to me, has to do with the Royals pitching than it does the Guardians bats, to be honest with you. And we got, Shane Bieber here going to the mound for the Guardians. He is coming off of a shoulder injury as well. He did pitch pretty solid in his first start, 4 innings pitched. With 1 earned run there, which is solid. But I do think the Reds could potentially get to him more than the Royals could get to him. To be honest with you, honestly, I do trust the Reds bats a little bit more right now. Although the Royals have a lot of potential there, they got a lot of young guys, but right now, honestly, a guy coming off a shoulder injury could get shaky. You just never know. And honestly, we may not need any runs from our offense anyway. But I think we do get a couple here in the first 5 innings. I honestly think we'll be winning after the first 5 innings, which is what I'd love to see. Make this a very comfortable bet on us. But I do love it there, guys. For number 3 bet, number 3 pick, Cincinnati Reds plus 0.5 run line in the first 5 innings at minus 134 odds here versus the Guardians. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. A few quick notes, guys. I am planning to do MLB videos daily now. Now, sometimes it's not always going to happen just because of scheduling. We got NBA stuff going on still. Until the playoffs are done, it's going to be hard to be extremely consistent. But I'm planning on doing a daily video every day for Major League Baseball. Like I said, we haven't done one since opening day, so I wanted to get back on track today. And we'll definitely have them running the next couple days, and hopefully we can keep that going. I have to work around my work schedule and stuff like that. So player props, we'll also have player props. Now today I didn't really find anything I loved. There was a few looks I had. I was looking at Dakota Hudson's under and strikeouts again. I posted that yesterday. The game got rained out. It is another good matchup for that under to hit because the Royals don't strike out a lot. So I love that look. Later on in the day, who knows, maybe I'll post that player prop up, especially if it's at 4.5. You can get under 4.5 on them. Oof, I think that's a great bet. Check out our NBA Best Bets video for today as well, guys. We have the play-in tournament going on in the NBA. 2 games out. I got 4 picks for those 2 games, so be sure to check that video out. I'll have that tagged here at the end of this video, so you'll see it pop up on your screen, and you have a quick link to that. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Let's get this 3-0. And until we see you next time, peace out.